Hello, I'm Linda from Barlates Body Blitz, and here's little Minnie eating her snacks. Today we're doing bounce 20 plus total body. So all you're going to need is your rebounder, a mat, a chair to hold on to for one of the sections. It's not even essential, but just a little balance, and some light hand weights. I'm using 1 kilo, which is just over 2 pounds. You can go slightly heavier if you want, but it's not necessary. We're going to be doing intervals today. So we're doing 40-second intervals without any breaks in between. But don't worry, the choreography is not going to be complex at all, just from one exercise into the next. And 40 seconds is plenty of time for you to perfect each move. We're going to warm up for the first few rounds, and then we're going to get straight into some more high intensity exercises for the heart rate. There's an option to get on and off the rebounder for some of the exercises, so it's up to you if you want to take that. I will show you some modifications to stay on the rebounder if you prefer not to. Okay, so the first exercise is going to be heels in front in 3, 2, 1. So just heels in front with a little bounce. So I want you to think about keeping your tummy in, your shoulders down and back, and make sure that you're really using your arms dynamically throughout this workout. You also want to be thinking about pushing down into the rebounder. Not just jumping around willy-nilly, but really controlling each motion. Big arms overhead. Just going to warm up from all different angles. We're doing butt kicks next. 3, 2, 1. So now come and kick your butt. You want to be using the entire width of your rebounder and sink low to high. Whenever you get the chance, go low and come high, because that will definitely get your muscles burning and your heart rate up quicker. With your arms, they're controlled. You're thinking push-pulling, as if you're push-pulling through water. So not just throwing them around. 7 seconds, and we're going to do some light jumping jacks. 3, 2, 1. So it's up and down. I want wide jacks, maybe slightly forward, and then back as you come in. Big arms, using the entire width of that rebounder, and once again thinking emphasis down, down. Keep going, big arms. Should be starting to get nice and warm now. We're doing twists next, just twisting side to side. Deep breaths. 3, 2, 1, and twist side to side. Use your arms in opposition. Keep your legs quite close here, and really twist from that waistline. Arms are high, reaching for the opposite wall. Nice big bounces. Breathing. Shoulders are down. Try to relax through your neck and shoulders. 10 seconds. The next one is going to be a cross jack. So it's cross with crossing arms and crossing legs. Widen across. It's a really nice stretching feeling when your arms cross. So really exaggerate that. Nice deep breaths. This is one where you can go high to low again. So try to bend into your knees a bit more. We're just going to do front and back jumps with little pushes with your arms. 4, 3, 2, 1. So front and back jumps, and push those arms up and side. So here you can slightly hinge forward, and it will help you to feel more balanced. Keeping those legs bent the entire time, and really thinking again, emphasis down. some side kicks next. And then we're going to get into a little bit more intensity. 8, 7, keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. So side kicks with your arms just in bicep curls and triceps at the bottom there. So really squeeze the back of your arm as you extend your arm slightly back. Kneecaps to the front, tummies are in. This one can feel a bit unbalanced, so keep it smaller if you're finding it's a little bit wobbly for you. Next is going to be knee ups. We're going to do 2 doubles and 4 singles and keep repeating. You'll see that sequence often. 3, 2, 1. So it's double, double, single, 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 double, double, single, 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 single. Think about crunching up with that knee and using your lower abs to get it up there, not just your hip flexors. Up, up, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep going. We're going to do a combination of an insole and a back knee. So it's going to be insole, back knee, staying on the same side. So you're tapping your heel to the back. Nice big arms, little jump in between. Jumping actually helps to propel you up there so you can touch each time. But if you can't quite reach, that's okay. Just do your best. Breathing through it. So these single side moves, where you've got one leg that's the supporting leg the entire time, you'll find they're a lot harder on the heart rate. Okay, other side. Up and back. 40-second actually goes faster than I thought. When you're having fun, time flies, right? So get your smile on and think, I'm enjoying this. It's definitely better than running on a treadmill, right? We're going to do 2 double, 4 single insoles next. Just keeping it to the front, alternating. 3, 2, 1. So it's double, double, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, the doubles make it harder to kind of get your leg up there. So you may not be able to reach your heels, and that's okay. Double, double, 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep breathing. We're going to do those back diagonal heel touches in this same format next. Double, double, 1, 2, 3, 4. Back, back, 1, 2, 3, 4. It helps to really twist through the waist here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Deep breaths, heart rate is really high. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do some boxing next to let the heart rate down a bit. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we're going to do punches to the front with a little side to side, letting the heart rate down. Now punch diagonal up. And diagonal down. Maybe bend into it a bit more, hinging forward slightly. Really punch with purpose, as if you're punching a punching bag or someone that you don't like very much. Hopefully there's no such person in your life. We're going to do wacky jacks. So bring those legs up, Similar to those side kicks, but faster without the bounce in the middle. Elbows to hips. Kneecaps to the front. Tummy is pulled in. Legs are straight throughout, they never bend. All the way down. Deep breaths. Nice straight legs. We're staying on one side, doing a knee to back leg raise. 3, 2, 1, so it's a knee to back leg raise. It's a diagonal move. So you're staying in the same diagonal plane to the front and to the back. If you want bigger arms, you can. Otherwise, keep it in biceps curls and triceps extensions. Single side moves again. Heart rate raises each time. 10 seconds. Extracts. Center, front, center, back. Ready? So it's front, center, back, center. You can keep this one low. We're kind of to let the heart rate down a little bit before we go to the other side with those knees and back kicks. Nice and wide. Deep breath in through the nose, out through the mouth. Let that heart rate down. Keep going. Try not to have breaks. Just bounce in place if you really need to catch your breath. It's only 20 minutes. 3, 2, and 1. So knee up, and then fall forward a bit, and raise that leg diagonal back. Think about knee up at the front. Engage your abs. Breathe. Keep going. Ten seconds. We're going to do cross jack with a butt kick. You just have to follow along in 3, 2, 1. So it's out, cross, out, butt. It's kind of like a diagonal butt. And you're probably not going to be able to actually kick your butt. So as far up as you can with that heel at the back. Big wide arms, but with control. Using the entire width of the rebounder. Keep going. This is that low to high motion again. Knees front and behind next. Okay, so it's knee up and back, front and behind. So it's slightly in front and behind, and you're kind of twisting your body a little bit. Pivoting on that supporting leg. Front and back. And if ever these moving ones are too much for you, or you find that you feel like you're going to fall, then just do it in place. Just do knee ups in place. This one's not too bad, so we're going to do the other side straight away. 3, 2, 1. So it's up and back, front and back. Pivoting a little bit each time. Breathing, breathing. We're going to do that same 2 doubles, 4 singles with butt kicks next. So kicking to the back, slightly hinging forward from the hips. 10 seconds. Keep going. 3, 2, 1. So it's a double, double. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leaning forward slightly will help with your balance. Double, double. 1, 2, 3, 4. Really get into it. Remember that control, pushing down, 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 down. Side. We're going to do some knee lifts, staying on one side, and we're going to come off the rebounder. 1, 2, 3, 4. If you don't want to, then just stay on the rebounder, starting slow. So you can do this exact same thing standing on the rebounder or even standing on the floor. Arms up, arms up. Can you make this a little bit faster? So you've just got a little push off with that toe. This should feel hard, especially on your supporting leg. There should be burn there and instability for your core. 6, 5. We're on the rebounder. Next, so come up, same thing. Knee pull up. Make it dynamic. This is a lot easier, so you can really get your knee across the body and your arms sweeping down. Breathe. Up and up. We're gonna do double jacks. My trampoline just decided to snap, but that's okay. I've got enough bungees. We're gonna do double jacks next before we move to the other side. 4, 3, 2, 1, and up, out and down. Side, this is letting your heart rate down. Don't worry, that bungee snapping thing has happened to me before, so I know nothing else bad is gonna happen. I made the mistake of leaving my rebounder in sunshine that was streaming in through the window for a long period of time, not realizing, stupidly, that the thread deteriorates. So the thread has started to deteriorate. I think I'm due for a new one anyway. 4, 3, we're off on the other side. 2, 1. So start slow. It's up and down, slow. If you don't feel safe doing this, stay up on the rebounder. I don't want any heroes with injuries. All the way up, all the way up. We're going to speed it up in 2, in 1. Can you speed it up for me? Up and down. Tapping a little bit with that toe and pushing right off. The ground is hot. We're up with knee pulls next. Come on. Burning, burning in that supporting leg. 3, 2, 1. Safely come on and let's go. We haven't got long to go, so I really want you to give me your all. Bring that knee across so you really feel your waistline. Keep going. We're going to do little front heels, single, single, double next. Keeping it quite low to let that heart rate down again. 10 seconds. Big high knee. 3, 2, 1. So it's single, single, double. Single, single, double. Sink a little bit lower, hinging a little bit at your hips. Single, single, double. We're going to do 2 doubles and 4 singles in a little lunge position next. So it's a very shallow lunge. You'll see what I mean in 15 seconds. Keep going. 10 seconds. Come on, these ones, you can just have fun. The ones that are not as hard on the heart rate. Okay. So double lunge, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Try and keep your thighs loaded, so don't straighten your legs here. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do punches next. Front and side. 2, 3, 4. Staying on one side. Front, side. front, side, front, side. Punch with purpose. Breathe through it. Front and side. This is an easier one, so I want you to really focus on pushing into the rebounder and punching as if you're punching something. 4, 3, speed bags, up overhead. Next, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Speed bags overhead. Double bounce. Double bounce. Get the knees up. We're nearly done. We've got 2 more rounds after this. 1 round with the punches and 1 speciality air jack round to really get the heart rate up before we move on to the floor work. So 3 rounds means give me everything you've got left. Maximum cardio burn. 5, 4, 3, 2. So front and side punches. It's kind of like jack legs, just moving front to side. Front, side, really punch and retract as if you've hit something. Put some effort behind it. Come on, a few more seconds. Then we're gonna touch down in front and do a little air jack. Okay, if you don't want to do the air jack, you're just gonna jump up like a normal squat. Okay, level, down and up. This is what we're doing to finish. Down and up. Like a jack in the air. Touch and up. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. Finish strong with me. We haven't had many massive moves like this today, so just do as many as you can and surprise yourself. Finish stronger than you started. Come on, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Side to side. Let the heart rate down. Deep breaths. Maybe sweep in front with those heel taps again. Take as long as you need to let your heart rate come down fully, because when we go to the floor work, I want you to be able to focus. There's a combination from the get-go, so I need you to be able to focus. Okay, let's get down. Okay, so we've got our chair to the side and we've got 1 weight. Make sure you've got enough room there. Come into a turned out position. Hold your tummies in, your knees are nice and soft. We're going to come out into a wide plie, come up on our toes, then come back into that first position and raise for 2, okay? So it's always through the center, up on your toes, back into center, and then raise. You're raising that leg in a turned out position, leading with the inner thigh up. Your arms are just basically following the shape that you're making, and it's up. Keep your neck nice and long. Your shoulders are away from your ears, and up. Now think about low in the plie, high on your tippy toes, and raise that leg high. Down and up, down and up. Nice and controlled compared to all of that jumping, right? But this is where you really squeeze. Push your knees to the back so that you get your inner thigh work. Push your knees to the back here, and then really high on those tippy toes. Up and up. How about 4 more like this? And then we're going to stay in this same motion with just the plie to calf raise. All the way up. Come in. Make sure that your leg is super straight when you lift it. It doesn't have to go high. I just want it really straight here. Your arm has a micro bend in it. This is the last full combination. Now we're going out and we're just going to go up and down. Now I want your arms to go in a semicircle, so wide across and up, down and up. Push your knees back at the bottom and come up on your highest tippy toe at the top. Really squeeze through your calves and focus on that arm moving really deliberately and in a controlled way through the space. Using your shoulder to stop it here and stop it here. You should feel your shoulder. This angle change is really good for working deep into that rotator in the shoulder. 2 more. Last one. Now come back up, hold the arm up, tiny bend press through your arm and tap your heel down and back up. Down and up, keeping your legs straight. This should burn through the calves and even through the shins. Small bend press, up and up, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ouch, that really burned my calves, especially after all that jumping. We always use a lot of calves when we're bouncing, so we're on the other side now, exactly the same thing. Turn out position. First a wide plie, pushing your knees back. Come up on your tippy toes. Come back in and 2 straight leg lifts, but in a turnout position. Up and up. It's in and out. It's up and down. It's in and up. Out and up. Down, in and up. This should still be an extension of high heart rate because we are doing such large range of motion movements. So we didn't have much of a break in between the bouncing, or no break at all if you did it straight away. So this should still be keeping your heart rate pretty high. Knees back, high tippy toe, down and really straight leg. Lifting high from the inner thigh, up and up. So we're getting inner and outer thighs here, calves here, and we're getting inner thigh and quads here. And of course our glutes, as we pull up here, squeeze your glutes, get your glutes involved. 3 more. Up and up. 2. Up and up. Last one. Up and up. Now come back out. And it's going to be up and down. Rotating through your arm in that semicircle. Really big arc. But thinking about stopping it with the shoulder. Highest tippy toes. Squeezing your calves at the top. Squeezing your glutes at the top, pushing your knees back at the bottom. Up and down. A few more, and then we're going to do those tiny burning ones again. If you need to change your foot position, come in a bit closer, you can do that. And you turn out to the degree that is challenging for you. 3, 2, last one, stay up, tiny bend press with the arm overhead, feeling your tricep engaging here, and heel taps, heel taps. This burns like crazy. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Okay, we're on the mat. You won't need your chair, so you can move that out of the way. We're just going to do a couple of plank walks and then a short C-curve series, and we're done, okay? So for the plank walk, I want you to come into a perfect plank. We're going to step up with one leg, step up with the other leg, come up into 2 squats, and then step back and step back. That's all it is. Now other side, up and up, squat, squat, back and back, other side, up and up, squat, squat, back and back, up and up, squat, squat, back and back. It's a hinge squat, up and up, squat, squat, back and back. 3 more sets, up and up. Nice and wide on that up. Back and back, up and up and down. Tap the floor each time, back and back. This is the last set. Up and down, back and back. Stay here. We're just going to tap front, with your tippy toe. Tap front, right next to your hand, front, front. If you can't get all the way up, then maybe here, okay? Or even just do some little knees. But if you can, tap, tap. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Okay, grab your weights. Breathing. We're going to come into a C-curve position. So I want your legs bent. I want your weights either hand. Breathe in through the nose. Breathe out. And as you breathe out, you're pushing and rounding through the spine. You're hollowing out through your abs as if you're making the letter C. From here, we're going to start just using our arms and legs in opposition. Really slow to start. Micro bend in your arms, keeping that nice kind of circular shape or diamond shape. And you're just lifting that leg. Now I want you to think, blow out, out. Every time you lift the leg, thinking about belly button to the spine. Like a little walk. Going for a walk. That's all this is. Up and up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to bring our weights together and we're going to go little, 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 big. Little, 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 big. Okay, staying on the one side. Maintaining the C curve. Little, 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 big. Really twisting through the waist. And if you find it's no good with your weights, because it's just putting maybe too much strain on your lower back, then just do it without the weights. Or maybe do it with one weight. Just hold one weight between 2 hands. Little, little, little. This is really tough. If you're twisting through the waist really far across, you should feel this. One more like this. Little, 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 big. We're going to have a slight break before we do the other side. Come down onto your elbows, and we're going to do those taps to start. A little bit faster. Now can you turn them into straight legs? Up and down. Thinking about lower abs. So think about rounding still and almost like having a little tuck in your hips. Do you feel this? A few more like this. Thinking lower abs, sucking in the belly button. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. So we're going to do the same thing we just did. Come back into that perfect C-curve position, hollowing out. Push your weights together. You want to have some pressure there because you're engaging in here where your chest and your shoulder join. So we're going to go back, front, back, big. Back, front, back, big. And if you need to come out of it a bit, you can do this. You can come out of it a bit and then go back. Because if you're staying here the whole time, it's a lot harder. Big. Ouch. Burning already. And across. Keep breathing. I promise the breathing helps with the burn. Side, 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 and across. 3 more. And across, side, 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 and across. Awesome job. One last little thing, and we're done, okay? So remember that we did those little walks. We're gonna do that again, but we're gonna do it with straight legs, and that's it then. Then I promise we're done. So come back into the C curve, and remember this is what we did. Okay, so start off here. Now straighten your legs. Slow and controlled. Slow and controlled. Breathing. You should feel your thighs. You should feel your arms. You should feel your abs. Pull your belly button in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, done. Okay, lie down on your belly. Breathe in and push yourself up. Stretching the front of your abs. That should feel sensational. Then come down and grab your foot and push your heel towards your glute, and then lift up a little bit and push your hand towards your foot and your foot into your hand. Feeling the stretch down the front of the thigh, the quad. And then do that to the other side. And if you don't like this one, you can lie on your side and do it instead. Really push the foot into the hand. It intensifies the stretch so much. Now let's move on to our backs and hamstring curl, not hamstring curl, hamstring stretch. We did a lot of hamstring curls or butt kicks. So this should really feel good. I'm really quite sore from yesterday's workout in my hamstring, so this feels good in a terrible kind of way. And now down to the side. If you can, if not, then just kind of continue with that hamstring curl. This just stretches your hamstring and your inner thigh at the same time. And then across. Oh, my glutes are so tight today. So this figure 4 is murder. Oh, but it's good, it needs it. And then just bring it across and look in the opposite direction. You don't have to touch the floor with your knee, just bring it across so you feel that nice rotation in your spine. And then out, releasing through the hips. And other side for that hamstring stretch. Maybe bend press a little bit here. It will help to ease into the stretch. And then down and to the side. This is a really good stretch to hold for a while because it kind of goes in a direction we don't usually stretch as much. And then cross it over. This side's not quite as tight because it's not my dominant side, but I can still definitely feel that stretch. And then across, and look at your arm at the back there. And open your hip. Nice release. And then just swing yourself up, come into a cross-legged position, and just stretch your arm across, keeping it away from the ear. And open out and other side, leaning away there. And then just stretch over. Really push across, stretching the side body. Interlace behind and stretch your arms to the back, maybe lean forward a bit. Should feel beautiful stretch through the shoulders. and then overhead and side to side. Really push up there. And then just push down on your elbow, leaning away. And other side. And that is it. Thanks so much for joining me for Bounce 20 plus Total Body. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you got your sweat on like I did and got your muscles burning with all of those exercises, especially your abs that really hurt at the end there, those oblique exercises, which is a good thing. Thanks for joining me and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.